How do we lead an active life, and how do we exercise most effectively? Recreational exercise. Recreational exercise is the most important activity to maintain a healthy weight or to lose weight. At the start of every movement, we burn sugars, glycogen, as an energy source, and only after a few minutes of continuous movement, we start to burn fat. Continuous exercise for at least 10 minutes will consume sugar reserves first, then fats will be retrieved from the dermis, and only after a few minutes of continuous movement will this fat be used as an energy source. So if we keep active and exercising for a little bit longer, exercise at a low and intermediate intensity becomes the main fat burner. This will optimally activate your fat metabolism and will keep you in fat-burning mode for quite some time. It's important to be active at least once per part of the day, so about 3 times a day, because this activates your fat metabolism 3 times a day and causes a sort of fat consumption wave throughout the day. And with that, we've reached essential insight of exercise as medicine number 3.
Be active 21/7, so 21 times, an activity every part of the day over 7 days. For everyone that finds it hard to exercise for 10 minutes per daily period, just start with 5 minutes, because that will at least consume the excess sugars that circulate in your body. People often believe that they have to exercise for at least an hour to see any effects. That's certainly not true. Just after a few minutes of exercise will already have a positive effect. So 5 minutes of extra physical activity per day part, 4 to 6 hours, is a great start.
5 extra also means being active when we have an extra 5 minutes to spare throughout our day. Waiting for our train, talking on our mobile phone, a small break during work hours. Make use of those little extra moments. And with that, we've reached essential insight number 4 of exercise as medicine. Every move counts. The advice for recreational activity is, consciously be active in between moments. Take 5 minutes extra whenever you have the chance. Take a walk or a bike ride 2 to 3 times a day for 10 to 20 minutes, or 20 to 30 minutes if you want to lose weight. Cardiovascular aerobic exercise. Exercise is not only important for your health, it also improves our oxygen uptake capacity every time we do it, which allows us to burn fat more easily. This is because fat can't be burnt without oxygen. Therefore, it's important to increase our exercise intensity enough to start breathing faster. Our cardiovascular and pulmonary systems decrease in quality after the age of 30, and this process can also be partly prevented. By weekly increasing the intensity of our exercise through endurance aerobic training, we can improve the quality of our cardiovascular and pulmonary systems. The disadvantage of not doing any aerobic training is that we're less fit and are more quickly out of breath. Our lung capacity keeps decreasing, we sleep poorly, and have a higher chance of arterial clogging. Real beauty is that by weekly endurance training, like cardio fitness, group exercise classes, jogging, cycling quickly, soccer, volleyball, etc., you increase your body's oxygen uptake capacity, which allows the body, amongst other benefits, to burn fat more easily. Look for a sport you like the most and exercise 2 to 3 times a week for a minimum of 20 minutes at a time or through interval training, but preferably 40 to 60 minutes. But if this is new for you, just start with 5 minutes. Remember, every move counts. Essential insight number 5 of exercise as medicine is, improve your cardiovascular health through aerobic exercise 2 to 3 times a week.
Muscle strengthening. By strengthening our muscles, we slow down the negative effects of sarcopenia, that loss of muscle mass that starts from the age of 25, and we also increase our rest metabolism. The advantage of this is that we have a smaller chance of the yo-yo effect. The yo-yo effect refers to the cycle of losing weight and gaining weight.
Essential insight number 6 of exercise as medicine is, gain muscle mass and improve your biological health through strength training 2 to 3 times a week. This means 2 to 3 times a week, training your leg muscles, your core, abdomen and lower back muscles, the muscles on the front and back of the upper body, plus the shoulders and arms, front and back. This can be done with 8 to 10 exercises of the big muscle groups.
In order to optimally train these muscle groups, we need to strain them more intensely than we normally do throughout the day, preferably with a tough overload, high resistance.
Fitter together. Research shows that we're more motivated to keep exercising when we do this together with someone or in a group. This is essential insight number 7 of exercise as medicine. 1 + 1 makes you fitter and healthier. Exercising together is often more fun to do. Together also means sharing information that's been valuable to you. If you find this information useful, then please share it with others and pass on health.
Together, physical activity, exercise, and muscle strength training form a super health medicine for us humans. Awareness of the essential insights of exercise as medicine provides a crucial factor in being able to make healthy choices.
It's up to you now to start making these healthy choices for your body.